Hello everyone, this is Let's Play Daggerfall Unity. We are on episode 99, almost to 100, and keep your eyes out for that one because I got some big things planned, but that will be for next time. Last time, we had went into this temple, we'd done a quest for the Order of Akatosh here, and we'd also updated to Daggerfall Unity Beta, which I'm super excited about, super happy to see the project progress as far as it has. I'm just super happy about that. The only thing with updating to new versions of Daggerfall Unity and updating all your mods, which is obviously always nice to do and things look better than ever. It's just that there's always inevitable glitches that come up and problems that come up, and if you remember last time, there was a glitch with the guards where they were sort of flickering in and out of existence. I have fixed that. Turns out it was an incompatibility between the newest version of Dream, the newest version of Villager Immersion Overhaul, and then the newest version of Daggerfall Unity. Dream is the big graphics overhaul, and Villager Immersion Overhaul is the mod that lets you see this big variety of villagers and towns where you normally see the same few sprites walking over and over again. So unfortunately, I had to do one of two things. I could have either disabled Villager Immersion Overhaul entirely and went back to the old system of spawning NPCs into towns, and I could have done that, or I could have disabled the Dream Commoners module, which is the Dream module that makes the villagers look better, and you can probably tell which one I did. You can see here that the villagers look pretty bad. They're not like as artsy and not as well designed as they were before, and that's because I decided to disable Dream Commoners, at least for the time being, until things are fixed. The rest of Dream is obviously still enabled, but that one module of Dream is disabled at the moment, and if we were to encounter a guard, you would see that they're no longer flickering into and out of existence. So that has been fixed. I just sort of like the way that there's a big variety of villagers and the spawn rates are changed with the Villager Immersion Overhaul, so I'm willing to sort of trade the graphics for that. The other thing that I did was install a few more mods that I want to talk about. The first one, you may have seen it already in a brief glance here. If I approach this door, you'll see it says to Order of the Hour, which you wouldn't normally see. And if I am to hover over an NPC, you will see that it has their name in front of them. Yeah, so this is called Tooltips, and it gives you a nice little indicator of who you're talking to or where you're going when you just put your cursor over a particular object. So that's pretty cool. That's one of the new mods that I have installed. We'll see how many things it actually applies to as we continue to go about, but it does almost make Daggerfall feel like more of an updated or modern RPG. So that is pretty interesting. I have a few more things to say about mods, actually. There are a few more changes that have been made, but for the time being, I'll showcase those later on. But for the time being, just wanted to start off by wishing everyone a Happy New Year's, a Happy Christmas, or whatever other holiday you may have celebrated. I know we live in difficult times, so I hope you're all doing as well as you can. And funnily enough, I looked it up. Today's the 19th of Hearthfire in Daggerfall, which is actually a holiday. It's Children's Day. I thought it might be fun to do a little mini celebration of Children's Day and read you the description of it. So, Children's Day in Bethany is a festive occasion with a grim history. All know, though few choose to recall, that Children's Day began as a memorial to the dozens of children in Bethany who were stolen from their homes by vampires one night, never to be seen again. This happened over 100 years ago, and the holiday has since become a celebration of youth. So yeah, it is Children's Day today in Daggerfall, which is a pretty cool coincidence, considering I'm recording this around the holidays. So I thought it might be fun to go into the local inn here and buy ourselves a drink in celebration of Children's Day. Let's see if we can find one here. We'll drink some wine, and yeah, toast to the children of Daggerfall. And we might as well ask around, see if there's any tavern games we can play, maybe. Tavern games is another mod that I have installed, for those of you that don't know, which allows you to just play little mini games. They're not really mini games; they're sort of just stat checks. Maybe one day they'll become more expansive and interesting. But yeah, let's save the game for the time being here. And let's ask around and see if anyone here will let us play minigames. Hey Nora, do you think the King of Worms is real? And would you be willing to take some fool like me to meet him for money? Oh, holy crap, she wants me to take her to meet the King of Worms. I'm kind of tempted to do that, actually. Let's see what happens if I say yes. Oh yeah, I told my buddies this would happen. By the frozen wastes, I'm excited. I got 660 gold here for you when we meet him. They say the place is called Scored Barrow in the Dragontail Mountains. I can't believe I'm going to meet the King of Worms face to face. Boy, howdy. Do you know how to get there? Or, you know how to get there, right? If not, you want to ask people around in town. Maybe one of them's going to know. I sure don't. Wow, okay. I feel like this is a terrible idea. The King of Worms is going to kill this person, or something like that. But, you know what? We'll do it. Sounds like an interesting time. So we've been there before. This is like a location you have to go to for the main quest. I think we've done a few quests for the King of Worms before, actually. I wonder if our reputation with him is going to be ruined because of doing this. Hey, we got a kid right here, actually. Hello, how you doing on Children's Day, my friend? It'd be cool if during holidays NPCs would give you unique dialogue options, but of course, that's a lot to ask for. King of Worms. Excuse me, Titian, I actually have a life to lead. You're like 7 years old. What do you mean? Why are you talking down to me? I'm like a noble knight, and you're a little kid, and you're telling me that you have a life to lead. I have a life to lead. I have a quest to do, sir. Okay, let's take this person over to the King of Worms, over in Scored Barrow, and then I have some other plans for this episode, one of which is to do the Cartographers Guild quest, which we've been given. You'll see that here. That's in Menivia. And after that, we'll head to Daggerfall, because I have something to showcase over there as well. So I think I remember how to get to the King of Worms, but hopefully I won't get lost. We'll find out. Let's see what happens. So let's go to Skurg Barrow. Okay, I am failing to find it. I do not know why. Let me take this off here. I think it's over here on this side of things. Look at this typo here, by the way. For the Crypts of Wigton, the H is also capitalized in the. Kind of funny. Okay, why am I not finding this place? Why am I spelling it wrong? Skurg Barrow, S-C-O-U-R-G. Is that not what I typed in? Skurg Barrow. Okay, this is quite odd. I've definitely been there before, but for some reason it's not on my map. It is in the Rothgarian Mountains, is it not? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Let me see. The Skurg Barrow. You know what? Let's Google it real quick and make sure it's definitely in the Rothgarian Mountains. I feel like I'm losing my mind here because we've been there. Oh, you know what? I just realized what it is. This is the Rothgarian Mountains. It's in the Dragontail Mountains. That's it. The Rothgarian Mountains is where you go to find the Mad Queen. Skurg Barrow's from the Dragontail Mountains. That was my error. Okay. Nice. So let's head over there recklessly on foot. Here we go. This is probably a grave mistake, my friend. I don't know why you want to go meet the King of Worms. He might not be the nicest guy to strangers. He does know me, though, so maybe I can put in a good word for you. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the correct direction here is to go into this this first coffin on the left. Oh, why can't I jump into this? I need to do a running jump. Okay. And then you have to go to the left here. Oh, hello, mummies. You have to go to the left here, and the left door is already open, which is, I believe that's because of persistent dungeons. So we've been here before, so that is helping us out. So I'm pretty sure this is right. But here's where I get a little bit fuzzy. I know, first two doors, and I'm already kind of confused. Here's where I get a little bit fuzzy. I think you go this direction, but I'm not really entirely certain. So hopefully I'm going to remember correctly, but that's no guarantee that I do. Oh, and there it is. Okay, well, we found it pretty easily. Thank goodness that I didn't get lost in that dungeon, which I easily could have. And, okay, I guess we should save the game before anything bad happens here. And hello, King of Worms. I brought a random person who wants to see that you're real, so I'm just going to go ahead and talk to you. Lyson Wicking, not entirely sure what to do, shouts for joy and then bows down to worship the King of Worms. The shrouded figure stares and smirks at your employer's antics. He then reaches his hand towards her. Before she can get up, he speaks. No, that position is perfect. Hold still. A burst of light enshrouds Lyson Wicking, and her body is consumed instantly. You only find her clothes and the few effects she brought about on this journey, among them the gold you were promised. You take what belongs to you. The King of Worms says, I would normally loathe such an interruption, but I can make use of occasional sacrifices. Go with esteem, my Nord. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I feel kind of bad about that, but they were kind of asking for trouble, wanting to go appear in front of the King of Worms for what seems like no reason at all. Yeah, that was pretty much what I expected to happen. Well, so the King of Worms sacrificed him, her, kind of sad, but that's how it goes. Sorry, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna ignore this bat, and let's see. I want to make sure I don't get lost here. Okay, we have to go. Which way do we go here? We go up to the left, and we will find our way back out of the dungeon. Let me go through here. Okay, good. We made our way back. And there's a free levitation spell to get us up, I believe. If we touch the banner right here, yes, there is. Now, of course, levitation lasts forever, and it's so slow, which is really annoying, but let's leave and go back to the Dragontail Mountains. And, okay. So, that was that quest. I think what we should do next is go ahead and head over to Menivia and do this quest for the Cartographers Guild. And in doing so, we will also head back to Daggerfall, because there's something I want to showcase in Daggerfall. And on the way, I'll talk about a few other changes I made to mods and things like that. Okay, so let's head to... Let's see where it is in Menivia that the Cartographers want us to go here. We're sending you to the Coven of Dust and Antiphilos. Meet me in the Eternal Ascension of Dibella. Their Eternal Ascension of Dibella. Okay, got it. So, find Eternal Ascension of Dibella. Recklessly, yep, let's head over. Okay, here we are, and now we have to find the person in question. Because it's the nighttime, it might be kind of hard. So we actually might want to go ahead and rest for the night, but there is no inn. We'll just loiter. We will loiter and wait. And someone has shown up. Hello. Some random knight just wandering through the town wants to pick a fight. That's fine with me. Might as well take all his loot and then loiter for another 4 hours. And okay, it's daytime, so we should have villagers walking around that can help us out here. They should spawn in soon enough. Hello. Hello, sir. I need to find this person. Why on Tamriel would I want to know Titian? Okay. This person does not like me, that's fine. How about you? Oh, you know what I could do? Do I have my enchanted item that increases personality? I'm sure I do. That will help me. Charisma. There we go. I have 100... Oh wait, no, this does not increase personality. Never mind. Wait, charisma. Does charisma not max out personality? I'm so confused. There it does. Okay, it does. It just didn't trigger there. Now will you help me? Yes, now you'll help me. Thank you. The Wickcroft residence. Let's head over there. Alright, the Wickcroft residence. On our way. I assume maybe... I don't think it's her. It's going to be someone else. Oh, didn't mean to leave there. Actually, I can tell who it is now because I can put my mouse over them without having to talk to them. So that's kind of cool. That'd be helpful if I remember the name of this person, but of course I've already forgotten it. That could be up here. Let's check. No. There it is. Okay, that's the person. Let's save the game before we talk to them. Alright, Titian, let's begin with your map. See this temple, Perpetual Sunrise of Mara and Antiphilos? Start there and walk northeast. It'll be a couple of minutes before you can see the Coven in the distance, but it should be easy to spot. It's a stone dome with sand covering on top of it. You'll have 35 days to do this. So the Perpetual Sunrise of Mara and Antiphilos. Okay, Perpetual Sunrise of Mara. And then northeast. Okay, Antiphilos. Where is Antiphilos? I'm not sure I actually know where that is. It's all the way back here. Okay. So we gotta find the Perpetual Sunrise of Mara. And off we go. And you can actually see, if we go back to our map here, you can see the Coven is marked off, so we could just travel right there, but it's actually more fun to head there. And it is indeed to the northeast. You know what would be even more fun is to take our ship there. Our airship, where is it? Hello, it's flying over to us. And let's fly this over there. And on the way, I will talk about some of the adjustments I've made to graphics mods. Okay, we'll grab this, and then we have to head... Let's see. This is the city here facing north. We need to head northeast, so this direction. Okay, what... Wait, oh, okay, I'm looking at it the wrong way around here. Let's get ourselves reoriented. This is north of the city, so we have to head this direction, northeast. Okay. I think we can just... Can we pop off of it while it's moving here? I think we can. I need to remember how to raise it too, like push it up in the sky. Or else it's going to crash. Oh god. I put it on autopilot here. Okay, good. Now it's not going to crash. We've had that happen to us before, and that is not nice. I want to like jump off of this as it moves. Okay, good. I think it's moving in the right direction. It is nice. So we can look at while we talk. So, you might have noticed. Well, actually you haven't had an opportunity to notice, but you might have noticed that I've turned off Trees of Daggerfall. I was testing the game out, and it turns out that the game is pretty glitchy when we use Trees of Daggerfall. And I don't mean glitchy. I more mean slow. The game runs really, really slowly. I don't know what the reason is for that. Trees of Daggerfall has always slowed down the game, but it was legitimately giving me like 10 to 20 frames per second, which just is no good for recording. So unfortunately, I've had to turn off Trees of Daggerfall for the time being. I don't know if it's because the new version of Dream is more performance intensive or something like that. But yeah, unfortunately, that's what we've had to do. Now, this has given me the opportunity to install Mountains and Hills, which is a mod I have not used in the past on Daggerfall. It was incompatible with distant terrain for a time, but it is apparently now compatible. So we now have both Mountains and Hills and distant terrain. By the way, I think that is the Witch's Coven over there. So let's head... I want to grab onto this. How do I grab onto you? Hello? Can't rest well on an airship. Yeah, I want to redirect this. Okay, yeah. Zoom over here. Okay, we're heading the right direction now. So, yeah, I've now installed both Mountains and Hills and Distant Terrain. Mountains and Hills is meant to make the terrain of Daggerfall much more mountainous and treacherous and interesting in that sense. It's actually very flat right now. In this region, it appears to be having very little effect, but hopefully when we go back to Daggerfall, we'll see some of what is to be offered with regards to that. I'm going to go ahead and just try and slow down a ship here. And I'm also going to go ahead and try and get the rope to go down. Let me see, toggle ropes. Okay. Have the ropes now come down. Toggle ropes. I always get confused as to how to use this thing properly. I always get quite turned about. Okay, I need you to stop the ship. I also need you to... Nope, I didn't actually want you to do that. I need the ship to toggle the ropes and let me down. I think like a rope's meant... There we go. I can click this. Oh. Click the ropes. You need to click the ropes like independently of the ship here to jump down from it. Yeah, no, I didn't want to go back on the ship. I wanted to go off the ship. I believe the ropes are meant to bring me down here if I click them. Yeah, maybe we can just jump off the ship. Oh god. Oh no, I just killed myself. Oh god, I did not mean to do that. Oh shit, have we even saved? Okay, good, we saved here, thank goodness. Yeah, the only thing about the airship mod is it gets a bit buggy occasionally, in terms of like being able to get off the ship and things like that, which is why I don't use it that often. So that was my bad there. Let's head back over though to this temple and go back real quick. This time we should be able to do it much faster, since we know where it is. It's much more like this. It's much more to the north than to the east, really. I'm determined. I could just fast travel there since we got there manually once, but I'm determined now to do this properly and actually get off the ship without killing myself. Okay, get me on top of the ship, and alright, let's go. Alright, so it's straight to the northeast, and we're gonna go full speed ahead here. Oh, need to turn on autopilot so that we don't crash into the ground. And I can already see it's over there. We're just going to speed right over there. And okay, now I'm going to slow this guy down. Slow him way down. Nice, okay. So the ship has stopped. I'm trying to remove myself here from the... I actually don't know what button is the correct button to get yourself off. I think maybe like crouch or something like that. How do I actually get off of this? There we go. Okay. Toggle the ropes. And please take me off the ship. I just want to go off. I don't want to toggle the ropes or anything. I want to get off the ship. Let me down. Even when I click over here for some reason, it's not working. Send away, perhaps? If I stand right here. Oh, God. Oh, that just pushes me back up. You know what? I'm going to save the game real quick. Save here. And send this guy away. Go away. Nope, that did not work. Okay, how do you actually get yourself down from the ship? I feel like I have this problem every single time I try and use this mod, and I don't remember what the problem is. Maybe I can just levitate right off of it here. Okay, that gets me on. I want to get off, though. I want you to go away. Go away. Okay, this is just not working at all. Get me down. Oh, it worked! I got myself down. Yay! Alright. Cool. Well, that's good. I got myself down, and now we can slowly levitate over to this this cove. And hopefully when levitation stops, I'll be able to toggle travel mode and send this thing away. So apologize for my messing around with that, but yeah, that mod is a little bit finicky to use, but it is really cool when it works. So this is the coven that we're meant to be charting, I believe. I hope so, at least. It looks like it is. We'll find out. And yeah, levitation is very slow. I can't move any faster when this damnable spell is on. The Coven of Dust lies before you. Okay, nice. So that means we've charted it successfully. We might as well go in and say hi to the witch there. Every single time we go to the Coven, I try and do a quest for the witch, and then it doesn't work. The witch's quests are bugged out for some reason. Maybe they're fixed now, but every time I've tried to do a quest before, I can't actually return the quest. Like, you can't actually talk to the NPC. So here's the Coven in Antiphilos. We got Marn, Vort, we got Fifth, we got Grutch, we got Sosh, Sturthan, and then a Nurk. I do like the artwork for the witches. I think that's new. It looks like quite good. That's definitely updated. They don't look as much like witches anymore, except for this one in the middle. Wait, hold on. Oh, she transforms between like an old witch and then a very attractive young lady witch, which is always cool. We'll save the game right here. 977. We could consider trying to do a quest for these guys or these ladies, I should say, and see if it works at all. The thing is that every time I've tried to do it before, we haven't returned the quest. So if it's a quick quest, then maybe we could test it out. Yeah, see, this involves us having to go into a dungeon, and yeah, that's not going to work. Or if we did do it, it would be a shame if we tested it out and did all that work going into a dungeon, and then we couldn't return the quest. So we're going to go ahead and leave the witches alone for now and just complete the quest. Now, before we return to give back the Cartographers Guild quest, let's actually head to Daggerfall, because there's another mod that I want to showcase here, and we can showcase it by heading back to Daggerfall. So let's do that now. Okay, so here we are in Daggerfall, and when I was testing out my game, this is actually where things were glitching out. These trees, which would normally be 3D if we had the Trees of Daggerfall mod, were just like totally lagging the game completely. And I can tell because now that I have it turned off, I mean, it's slightly laggy, but it's much better now. Oh, by the way, take a look at this guard. Yep, no longer flickering into and out of existence, which is a very positive sign, without a doubt. So why are we here in Daggerfall? Why have I taken us back here? Well, it's time to visit our house. We have a house here in Daggerfall, up here in the northeast. Those of you who've been watching for a while will remember that. And it's time to give our good old house a visit to see what the new mod is that we have installed. So off we go. Man, it really feels so much slower on a horse without having the ability to sprint. Having that sort of luxury that wasn't in classic Daggerfall and then having it taken away feels bad. I've definitely gotten used to that feature. Okay, we've arrived at our row of houses. I believe ours is the last one up here on the left, and you see that blue marker there? That is a Skyshard, which we can go collect too while we're here. I believe this is our house right here. It is. This is the house. Okay, so why am I showing you the house? Well, I think this is the wrong... Okay, yeah, this is not the... That's the wrong door. This is like one sector of our house. This is the other sector, which I wanted to show you. Okay, so what is new about our house? Well, okay, wait, hold on. This is also the wrong sector, I think. Did I just click the same place twice? Which side of the house am I trying to show here? That is quite strange, actually. So, what I wanted to show was we have paintings that we put up in our house using the Decorator mod. But actually, for some reason, they're not appearing. It's as if they've gone. I wonder if our decorations have disappeared here. Or if I just forgot where I put them. Let's check upstairs here. Huh, that's weird. That's actually such a shame if for some reason the Decorator mod has no longer works. Because we actually spent a whole episode in here decorating our house, but for some reason it seems to not appear. So again, unless I'm looking in the completely wrong place, it may be the case that our decorations have just gone from the house, which actually kind of sucks, if that is true. Okay, well, that's actually quite unfortunate, but I have another way to showcase what I'm trying to show here, and that is by going to a local inn. And I'll brainstorm about why that right there might have occurred. So let's head over to a local inn, and hopefully I can actually show what I'm trying to show here in the inn. Okay. Okay, I can, yes. So take a look at this painting. Now, you remember the old paintings of Daggerfall, all glitchy and, you know, very pixelated, very, very poorly made? Well, take a look at how high definition this painting is. This is a new mod. I believe it's called, like, high resolution paintings or something like that. But yeah, it is completely redesigned, and it looks really, really good now. The paintings in Daggerfall now have been updated. The resolutions are just so much better, which is a super nice addition, actually, because paintings before were quite bad. So definitely shout out to the creator of this mod. Just very, very cool to have nice, high-resolution paintings inside Daggerfall. So that's quite a cool new feature that they've implemented, or that some mod creator has implemented. And that actually reminds me, I'm going to head to the castle here to get a quest from a noble, but while I do that, I wanted to point out that I haven't actually updated my mod list for like quite a long time in the description of my videos, which I really should do. So I apologize for that. Next episode will be episode 100, and we'll take that opportunity to update the mod list. So I'll put in all the new mods that I'm using. Everything will be nice and updated, hopefully. So I'm actually hesitating to go in the castle right away because I want to go grab that Skyshard. We haven't found one of these in ages. I feel like we actually already found this one for some reason. You would think we would have found it right by now because it's obvious. I wonder if there's some sort of reset going on, but we'll go click it regardless and see what it does. Oh, the Skyshard looks quite nice. I remember them looking much different before. Find 2 more to increase your luck. Okay, nice. 5 left to find in the Daggerfall region. Alright, very good. Very good to know. Now let's head into the castle here. And while I'm traveling around, I actually really should unequip this. Okay. So here we are in Daggerfall Castle. I thought it might be fun to do a quest for a noble, which we have not done for quite some time. So yeah, let's see if we can find a noble to do something for. We'll save the game here before we do that. Nope. 279. Oh, it's like happening instantly, which I'm not used to. Wait a minute, the load option has gone away. That's quite strange. What is going on here? Load. There's no preview. Do you see that? Inside this castle, there's no preview for the saves. That's kind of strange. I hope that that's okay. Maybe we should try and load to make sure. Okay, there was something funky going on with the saves there, yeah. For some reason, it's not showing any preview, but that's fine because it does appear that loading them works completely fine. Who should we talk to? Let's just talk to, I don't know, let's talk to you. You have nothing for us, okay. How about you? You don't have anything for us? I doubt the Jester has anything for us, so we can try talking to the King. King Gothra doesn't have anything to say to us. Abagai does. Titian, I do not know even how to broach the subject. I need you to promise me on your ancestors' honor that you will do what you can to help me and never breathe what I say or what you see to anyone else anywhere. I can't do that. I'm a noble knight. I will trust you then, Titian. The matter concerns my mother-in-law, the Dowager Queen of Daggerfall and widow of Lysandus Minisera. As mistress of the household finances, I have noticed that she has been paying for the upkeep of a fortress called Castle Necromog, complete with a large platoon of soldiers. A while ago, she disappeared with a wrapped parcel of papers and came back days later with empty hands. She has recently left again with another parcel of letters, and my spies have verified that she has gone to Castle Necromogon. You will have to trust that my suspicion of these activities is justifiable, for I am not in a position to offer proof. What I need for you to do is go to Castle Necromogon and find that parcel of letters or any other information about her activities there. Good luck. Well, this sounds very intriguing indeed. Okay, so I think this actually might be a quest in the main quest line. I imagine that castle might actually be not like a randomly generated castle. I was actually looking to sort of a randomly generated noble quest. But that being said, we could go check this quest out. The thing with the main quests is, of course, that they're very, very long and extensive, usually, with regards to the dungeons that they require you to go to. But why don't we go ahead and check it out, and if it's seeming like it will take a while, then maybe we'll save the full extent of doing this quest until next time for episode 100. But let's head to Castle Necromogon anyways and see what's going on over there. Okay, here we are at the castle. And where is it? I don't see any castle. Hello? Is there meant to be a castle here? Because I see none. Is that the castle? This is not really a castle, I have to say. This is more like a little hole in the ground. But okay. Let's go ahead and set a anchor spell here and save the game. So, parcel of letters. See how big this dungeon is. Oh yeah, it's a big one. This is a big dungeon. This might be best saved until later because this dungeon's absolutely massive. So I have a feeling that it will take a long while to explore this this dungeon and find the letters. But we can look around a little bit. Oh my goodness, there's a water section in this dungeon. I'm just going to sprint around and ignore some of these enemies and see if we can find it quickly, or else I think we're going to wait and save doing this quest until a little bit later. I'm just going to ignore all these vampires that are throwing spells at us. Could it be in one of these rooms? Okay, we actually might not be able to ignore these guys now. Hold on. Hold on. We gotta. I think we gotta fight them a little bit. This is looking bad. I dropped to the ground exhausted in the state that you are easy prey to the roaming monsters and never awaken. Oh shit. I forgot that our fatigue was very low. Our fatigue was very low, everyone. Okay, we need to actually rest. There are enemies nearby. Oh. Yeah, never let your fatigue drop too low. Let's go ahead and rest until we have more fatigue. And deal with these bandits who are going to interrupt us very unkindly as we try and rest here. That's better. Now we have full fatigue. And look at the airships flying up there in the skies of Daggerfall. Very cool to see. Okay. Let's save on top of this save then. And let's go ahead and look for this letter. This time I'm going to kill the ancient vampires along the way because it seems like that's actually kind of important to do. Wait, is this where this is not where I got last time, was it? Oh, I went this way, didn't I? Remember how I said I wasn't going to ignore the vampires? Turns out I am. Alright, this is the room with like 1,000,000 vampires in it. Oh god. Gotta make sure to keep healing myself here during this fight. Ow, ow. So many vampires. You can almost see my character like shake a little bit when he gets hit. I think that might be part of that mod I was telling you about earlier, the sort of improved visual effects, which is actually really cool. I really need like a fireball spell, but I don't have one on me to just take out this massive group. Oh god, I almost died there, holy crap. Good thing I have so much healing. Okay, we actually got through them. That was a bit hectic, if I do say so myself. Very hectic. My lord, okay. Now, is the letter in one of these little rooms? Seems like a place it could be, right? Nothing in there. Oh, this room's leading somewhere else. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Any secret doors? No? Okay. Is the letter in this pile here? Loot pile, loot pile, loot pile, and then vampire corpses. No, okay. We'll check down this one hallway. Where was that hallway? Here it is. No. Wait a minute. Oh, that's just another loot pile. Oh, wait. This is the way that we came, though, right? There's no hallway leading off of somewhere new. Okay. So, we didn't find it here. I think we'll go ahead and not Ooh, an enchanted toga. Let's figure out what the toga does. I believe it's some sort of use item, actually. Actually don't know what that did, but I think we have an identify spell on us. Let's see. Identify the toga. What does this do? Cast when you use stamina. Okay. So I wonder if that boosts your fatigue in some way. That'd actually be kind of useful. What we'll go ahead and do is loot these corpses. Oh, these boots look really nice. Well, that must be a new change too, because I've never noticed boots like that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and loot these corpses, and then we'll head out, and we'll finish this quest next time, because this is going to take quite a while to find, I can already tell. We know how main quests go. They're always very extensive. But I might as well take all this money that we got, and we know we've covered one area at least. We know it's not up here. But yeah, I did intend to get just a normal noble person's quest, not the quest, a quest in the main quest line. But we'll have to do this eventually, I think. Or I'm not sure if it's an optional main quest or what. I'll have to look at the sort of main quest diagram that they have up on the wiki pages and let you all know. That being said, I think there was one more piece of loot. Yeah, this one right here. I'll take all that. Thank you very much. And let's head out of here for the time being. We have to go down once more. Where is the entrance of the dungeon? Hold on. Oh, we're going to a new area that I do not want to be going to. I want to be heading out of here. This is the door I need to take. Past all these vampires, and here's the entrance. Okay, very nice. So, I actually wanted to just do a quest for a normal noble person. Can I find that by any chance? And here we are in the city of Daggerfall. The game is on 2 frames per second right now, which is not nice, but I'm going to go ahead and jump on my horse, and hopefully that will resolve itself shortly. Oh my goodness, it is. There we go, finally. Yeah, so that's actually what happens when you have Trees of Daggerfall enabled, what you just saw, except it doesn't stop. You know, as you can see, it sort of returned to a decent frame rate. But when you for whatever reason, Trees of Daggerfall seems to stop that from happening. Okay, so let's head over to the Castle of Daggerfall, because I did actually want to find some sort of other quest to do this episode. And we will do that quest, and then we'll wrap things up from there, and prepare for the 100th episode of the Let's Play. I'm jumping to try and get this horse to go faster because I'm so used to the horse sprinting. Oops, I got stuck in the pond here. Okay. So we're back at Daggerfall Castle. Let's see if we can just find a regular quest, not one that's involved in the main quest line here to do. I will once again save the game in here. So I think the reason that I'm actually, like, freaking out when the game gets saved is that it saves instantly now. It used to like take a while before it would load your save, but for some reason it's saving right away now, which is actually kind of nice because I'm used to having to wait a couple seconds before it registers if I want to save my game. Anyways, can we get a quest from some noble person here? Here we go. I have a mission of some diplomatic importance, a gift of peace that needs to be exchanged. As a favor to me, will you bring a gift to my friend Rodester Ashwing? Yes. Very good, Titian. Now listen carefully. Take this wand to the palace in Midbury, and find a well-to-do merchant that will be Rodester Ashwing. He will be expecting you, and you will likely be rewarded for your trouble. You'd best be on your way. Do not fail me, Titian. Okay, that seems pretty easy. So head to Midbury. Midbury. And okay, here we are in Midbury. Your rain is pouring down. Even the rain looks a bit different. Looks a bit more aggressive, actually. I guess is the way I'd describe it. And there's a palace here. Okay, where is the palace? It is all the way in the northwest. We've apparently been here before. I don't remember when, but at some point, since there's stuff marked on our map. So off we go to the northwest to find the palace. I'm still kind of upset about the fact that our house, the decorations on our house have disappeared. I hope that, I don't know if there's any way to revert it. I have a feeling it might just be permanent, which kind of sucks because we spent like so long putting them up. Very unfortunate, but I guess that's how it is. But anyways, we have found the palace, and then we just gotta find the noble in question. Oh, right, okay. We're gonna have to loiter. It's actually 9:55. It's gonna take a lot of loitering. Might be better to head up to an inn so that the ghosts don't disturb us while we're trying to rest, which will happen in Daggerfall all the time. Hello, can I have a room, please? And we're gonna have to rest for like 12 hours here. Okay, very good. And, okay, let's head over to the palace now. And you can kind of see, like, the mountainous terrain already from mountains and hills, like I talked about earlier up there. Alright, so someone in here is meant to have this. Oh, it's this person. Hello. What a lovely wand. It's from Lord Bridwell? Well, perhaps this was just a misunderstanding after all. Here's your 1,200 gold. Thank you for your good service. Okay, very nice. I think that should... I don't think we have to return. Let's see. This is a quest I'm ignoring. That quest doesn't have a timer on it. This quest I need to return. That's the quest for the Cartographers Guild. In 20 days, actually, so we have to go do that soon, so we should actually do that, like, right away. And then we have the quest about Castle Necromog. That's another main quest item that shouldn't have a timer on it. Okay, good. We covered all of our bases there. So real quickly, before we return that Cartographer's quest, I want to just go ahead and look at the terrain here and see if we can notice anything super different with mountains and hills enabled. Really does suck to have the non-3D trees, but for the sake of game performance, it is worth it. So things do seem more mountainous to me. Pretty sloping up here. I mean, it could just be the fact that I know that I haven't installed the mod and this is how it normally looks, but it does look a bit more mountainous so far. I want to get on like a high hill and look out in the distance with distant terrain. Let's see if we can actually accomplish that. And this is a pretty good vantage point, but I see an even higher one now that I want to make it to, so let's head over there. And I think what I'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll head back to Manivia and return that Cartographer's Guild quest before we forget to do it. And I think we'll leave things off there. I think we've been doing this episode for a while now, and next episode will be the 100th episode. And as I said, that'll be a big one. Might take me a little bit longer to get it out, just because I want to make it supersized. It'll be full of content. So yeah, look out for that. That should be exciting. Oh my goodness, this hill just never ends. How high is it? Okay. Yeah, it just keeps going up, but it does seem to me to be a bigger climb. It seems like there's a lot more sloping and moving around of the terrain here, which is pretty cool. And I'm not really suffering any performance issues by running both distant terrain and mountains and hills. So I think for the time being, we'll stick with this. When you look down at the city of Daggerfall there, that's actually pretty cool to see the city of Daggerfall sitting out there by the lake right there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and head over to Manivia. Trying to remember what the name is of the place that we got that quest from. I don't actually remember. Let me see. Eternal Ascension of Dibella, right? Okay, so let's find Eternal Ascension of Dibella. Alright, here we are. It's very foggy right now. And the Wickcroft residence is where we need to go. It's this building right here. So I'm going to go ahead and return this quest, and we'll pause the episode here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time for the 100th episode. I'm very excited for that one. I hope it was fairly easy to find. Have you ever spoken with the witches? I hear a lot of nasty rumors about them, but they behaved quite civilly when I was on the circuit. Anyway, here's your fee. Okay, very cool. So, yeah, like I said, we'll pause things here. Thank you all so much for watching. Next episode, I'll have an updated, complete mod list. We'll be doing a lot of interesting stuff for the 100th episode, so I will see you all then. And I will also look into the decorator mod and why it seems like the decorations in my house have disappeared, and I will update you on that too. So, see you all then.